The Oklahoma City Thunder are your NBA champions. Let's talk about it. That's right, the Oklahoma City Thunder bring home their first championship in the OKC era, their second overall. They won back in 1979 when they were the Seattle Supersonics, but this is the team's first championship under their current moniker since moving to Oklahoma City in 2008. And with the likely return of the Seattle Supersonics in the future, we should expect to see, much like the New Orleans Pelicans did with the Charlotte Hornets when that name reverted back to Charlotte, Oklahoma City will probably revert Seattle's history back to the new Seattle franchise in a similar fashion. So, this will likely at some point become Oklahoma City's only championship. SGA, to no surprise, won Finals MVP, but there was a lot of notes in this Game 7. First of all, it was the first Game 7 since 2016. Cavs Warriors. And before I get too deep into the Oklahoma City of it all, because it's well deserved in this video, I do want to give a hand to the Indiana Pacers. They fought hard. They had an improbable run to this finals. They proved why they deserve to be there. Rick Carlisle cemented himself as one of the best coaches the NBA has seen. Tyrese Haliburton became a superstar. And this team just really fought with everything they had, and they will be back. I believe this team has the ability. If the guys on this roster go into the lab this offseason and work, they have 3 or 4 guys that could become legit number 2s in this league. In Nesmith, and Siakam's already a number 2. I believe Mathurin has that potential as well. So I believe this Indiana Pacers team will be back. It is devastating that Tyrese Haliburton's magical run ended that way with the torn Achilles. That was confirmed today. So he's got a long road ahead of him in recovery that will likely see him miss probably at least the first little bit of next season. But I do just want to give a congratulations to that team who really showed us something this offseason. And for those of you who said this was the most boring finals because it was 2 small market teams, don't even talk to me about that. It's far more boring for every championship to be New York, Boston, Philadelphia, LA. This is what sports is about. The small market teams with passionate fan bases winning championships. This finals was great. So for all of you guys that said, oh, this is a terrible finals, I can't believe we got this finals, it's ridiculous. But anyway, the Oklahoma City Thunder were the youngest NBA championship team in 48 years and the second youngest ever. The only team younger was the Trailblazers team that did it in the 70s. Oklahoma City was just 3 seasons removed from winning 20-plus games. SGA became the 4th player ever and first in 25 years to win MVP, Finals MVP, and the scoring title in the same season. But the thing that stuck out to me was something that head coach Mark Daigneault said in the podium interview with his team surrounding him. And we saw it a little bit this season and in the playoffs as well. But he phrased it this way. He said, this team roots for each other's successes, which is rare in this league. And that stuck out to me because the NBA has been known for egos and recently selfishness and forced trades and vendettas. And we don't get a lot of that team feel. We don't get a lot of that put myself aside and do what's best for the team in today's NBA. It really stuck out when Mark Daigneault said that this team roots for each other's successes, and that was not more evident than with this team. This is one of the most tight-knit teams I think we've seen in recent memory, and there was just a couple examples. During the Western Conference Finals, I believe, after defeating the Minnesota Timberwolves, the OKC Thunder left Allie LaForce waiting for the national interview. I don't remember if it was on ESPN or ABC. Left her waiting for them because they, as a team, went to do the local Oklahoma City interview first. They've, on multiple occasions, done interviews as a full team. Like, this team is so connected, and that is why I think they won this championship. Obviously, they're the best defensive team in the country. They had 14 steals in Game 7, and in a league that is so offensive, in a league that is so obsessed with scoring and the three-point shot, it is more than refreshing to see a champion built with defense. Obviously, they can score. Chet Holmgren is a beast on both ends of the ball, but it was his blocked shots that made the difference in Game 7. Lou Dort had multiple huge steals late in this game, and SGA is just the best player in the league. He had one of the best individual seasons we've ever seen in this game. As I mentioned, MVP, Finals MVP, and the scoring title all in the same season. He was second in MVP voting last year. He had the most total points scored, regular season and playoffs, since Michael Jordan in 92-93. Mark Daigneault called this team uncommon. And the most important thing that stuck out to me in this after Oklahoma City won the championship was when SGA was brought up to receive his Finals MVP trophy that he so richly deserved. One of the questions that he was asked during that interview was, what is it like to have your teammate Jalen Williams? He kind of came out in this series to become one of the you guys were one of the best 1-2 punches in the NBA. And SGA, while holding his Finals MVP trophy, said, "This trophy is just as much belongs to him as it does to me." Handed Williams his Finals MVP trophy and told him to hold it up as if he'd won it. Then he told Jalen Williams to pass it around so that everybody on the team could hold his Finals MVP trophy. A true visual of how connected and how for each other this team is. Mark Daigneault called this team uncommon, and I believe that is the perfect way to describe the world champion Oklahoma City Thunder. This team no doubt will be back. This team no doubt will be a problem for years to come, as this entire core, along with their head coach Mark Daigneault, is very, very young. If they keep this core together, which based on the way that they love the city, they love the franchise, they love the team, I expect this core to stay together as long as possible and do something similar to what Golden State has done with Steph, Clay, and Draymond winning 4 titles. I expect to see that in Oklahoma City with all these young guys, and just the way this team is connected to this city that has loved its NBA franchise ever since we saw that basketball was going to be a hit back when the New Orleans Hornets were displaced and played a season as the Oklahoma City Hornets, and that's what spurned the desire for NBA in Oklahoma City. The city has had a franchise for 17 years, and now it has its first title in Oklahoma City. So congratulations to SGA, Jalen Williams, Mark Daigneault, Sam Presti, and the Thunder for one of the great championship runs we've seen in recent memory. And that, because that closes the book on a great NBA season. Let me know what you think in the comments of SGA's run and the Thunder championship. Can they turn this into, I don't want to use the word dynasty, we use that too much now, they've only won 1 championship, but can they turn this into a lasting threat? Will we see the Pacers load up and make a comeback next year? Let me know in the comments what you think. Until the next video, I'm Roman Gennaro. This is Empire Sports Talk. It's a good day to go 1-0, and I'll see you on the next video.